Hello, I'm Ash Ketchum, and, well, you probably know that already, I mean, look at me. But anyway, and I recently figured out how to use my mom's camera. She wouldn't let me touch it for a while because she thought I was going to break it. So I decided that I wanted to make these little blog kind of things, you know. I recently went on the internet. It's a secret though. My mom doesn't like me going on the internet. There's bad stuff on there and I'm only 10 years old. And found that people do these things called blogs, where, you know, you go on there and just like, I don't know, talk about your life or something like that. But instead I decided that I wanted to get people to, you know, ask me questions, maybe like things that they don't already know about me, but lots of people know stuff about me because I'm Ash Ketchum. But anyway, I guess we can just call this Ash's blog right now because I don't have a more creative name for it. I have a Pokemon poster. As you can see, it's huge. It covers up the entire wall. It's also not the original Pokemon. It's black and white. It's getting to the point where chandeliers are made into Pokemon. I don't understand. I should have a theme song for this show. Do 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 do. Gary hates it when I sing that song. No, really, he wants to kill me each time I sing it. But Gary is not here today, now is he? He's nowhere in this room, nowhere. Unless he's hiding in the closet again, which sometimes happens. You can't be too sure. He's at work. Yeah, he's a 10-year-old and he's working. How does that happen? But he's at work and apparently he's not having a good day. He sent me a text message on my cellular, and he said that it was a really what he said, I think he said it was a sucky day. Sucky? Yeah, it's that kind of day. So he sent that to me when he was on break. So no, he wasn't texting during work. Apparently you're not supposed to do that. So I'm sad he's not here, but he's suffering at work instead. But you never know, he could just turn up out of nowhere because he sometimes just comes to my house without even announcing himself. So, you know, he could just show up. So you never know, maybe Gary will be here too, and it'll make it even more fun, and we can both answer questions. I got a text message! Oh my goodness gracious! It's from Gary. I only get texts from him. Nobody loves me. But anyway, let's see what he has to say. Phone, you take too long to... Okay, it's loaded now. Alright. Okay, he is off work and he is leaving now. Just in case you were all concerned. Gary, I think you should come over to my house. Then we can throw a party since we weren't able to yesterday. So yeah, you should just come over. Just letting you know. No one's asking me any questions. Doesn't anyone care about how I feel? Don't you want to know why I have lightning bolts on my cheeks? Or how I always stay 10 years old? Or how I never remember which types are more effective than other types in battles throughout like a billion seasons of Pokemon? Doesn't anyone want to know my secrets? Anyone? Rival battle? Oh no! Just after conquering the Elite Four, and with victory in your grasp, your rival shows up, Gary, for one last showdown. Could his timing be any better? Not likely. Could your timing be any better, Gary? Why don't you find a life and stop following me around? They use really, really big words in this book. Like devastating. What if there's someone who needs help with this game, but can't read the manual because the words are too big? And people like me need this manual. I'm Ash Ketchum. I can't do anything on my own. So, when I also can't read this, that's a problem. No one loves me. Even my mommy doesn't love me. She would rather spend the day with Mr. Mime than with me. Gary would spend the day with me because Gary actually likes me. I have a good relationship with Gary. He has a weird way of phrasing it though. He calls us rivals by day and lovers by night, which doesn't make any sense to me. Then again, whenever he comes over and spends the night, after I fall asleep, I'm a deep sleeper, and I wake up in the morning and I feel rather sore sometimes. But I don't understand why. It wasn't like I was doing anything. How long is this going to take? You'll give me the answers. Weird mushroom thing. Gary stopped texting me. I no longer have a source of entertainment while I sit here and have nothing to do. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, guys, it's okay. There isn't a There wasn't. There is now not a Pokemon in here. What is this? I don't remember a Sandile being this small. It's like the size of my thumb. Oh golly, I'm so glad it tells me that it's a Pokemon. I wouldn't have been able to figure that out if it didn't have a tag on it. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster, make their way to the top of the hill. Each time you... Oh my... Gary! Why aren't you here? I can't eat the candy without you. Gary and I bought candy, and we can't eat it now because he's not here, and if I ate it while he wasn't here, he would get mad, which usually results in me having to do something to make up for it. This is what people with no lives do on a weekend night. They sit in front of the camera and just hope that something will happen that's exciting. I'm hoping that Gary will burst through the door and make a dramatic entrance like usual, but then the time that I actually want him to break into the door and make an awesome entrance, he doesn't. My socks match my gloves. Except for the pink part. See? See? I planned it. I'm a fashionista. Gary! I do not agree with this lack of Gary and lack of questions that need to be answered. Well, I guess since no one has asked any questions, no one's going to ask any questions in the future. So, I'll just end Ash's blog here and hope that Gary gets online soon so I have someone interesting to talk to. I thought the internet was supposed to be cool, but all of you people are just bullies. Oh my god, I got another text. Gary. He's gonna get on Skype soon. Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Well, thanks for tuning in if you did. And if you want to ask any questions now that my video is up, I don't really see any point for you to though, because I think this is the only video I'm really going to make that's like this. So bye, thanks for tuning in, and yeah. Ow, I just cracked my toe. Have a nice night, or morning, or evening, or afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Peace. Oh wait, I think that's offensive in some countries. Peace.